Good morning. I hadn't seen y'all in a while. Good morning. I know I put a video on the other day and it stayed on 3 days because I didn't have a chance to change it. I got a new apron today. We're going to make some quick biscuits, and because it's raining outside and it's just kind of, well, it's dark and it's raining. And I know I'm going to be in all day long today. There's no way I can get out. There's no way I can get out today. Good morning, Beverly and Janet. I see some hearts going up. How are y'all this morning? I'm back from Tuscaloosa. I'm back home. The Cottle house is full. I fixed to go over there just a little bit and give them a big old pan of biscuits and everything. Our book signing went so good, y'all. We had people there from, now we were in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, you know, at the book signing. And we had people there from Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi, Florida, and Georgia. And seems like they were, and Louisiana. And I could not believe it. I mean, I knew the locals would come, you know, there in Tuscaloosa, because, you know, I was coming to them, but I had no idea that people from all over the United States might come. I was so excited. Y'all, I've got my biscuit bowl here, and in this bowl right here, I have got this whole bag right here. It's empty. A white lily self-rising flour. Now, some of you can't get this in your town. All I can tell you is go to your local grocer and tell him to order y'all some. That's all I know. And I'm going to take 2 chicken egg size of grease. You can use oil, butter, coconut grease, Crisco, lard, whatever you want to use. Just get your 2 chicken egg sizes of it. And y'all can see, for y'all who are new this morning, I've got a bowl fixed with a hole in the middle. I take the back of my hand and I just push it down like this and make me a big hole, and I put my grease in it. I use whole buttermilk. Y'all need to shake it up good before you use it. And I'm going to just about fill that hole full. I would say I'm going to put probably at least 1.5 cups in there. Some of you are skimping on your buttermilk, and when you do, it makes it not turn out so good because it's your biscuit's kind of dry. Would y'all like to get down in the bowl this morning? Would you like to get down in there so you can see what I'm doing? And this is another thing that's important before we start. And I've already greased my skillet. You know, my black skillet that I had that was round, one day I set it on the eye over here. And I wasn't thinking about it. The eye was on and I didn't know it. I didn't pay attention and I didn't know it. Well, I heard a loud pop in the room, and that skillet split in half 3/4 of the way. It's out in the yard right now. I guess I don't know what I could do with it. I guess I could cook a biscuit on it as long as I didn't put the biscuit over a crack. I don't know. What are y'all going to do on this old rainy day? I'm going to paint. I'm excited about it. I am going to go in there and I'm painting something special. You'll find out. But that's what I'm going to do today because it's raining, and I'm going to turn on my little TV back in my bedroom, and I'm going to get busy with that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get you over here. I'm going to put you right down here because I want you to be able to see what's going on. So, y'all can't see sometimes with live because, let's see if I need to get you up any higher. Is that good? Right there. That's good, isn't it? Oh, yeah. That's a perfect. All right, we've got our buttermilk. We've got our 2 things of lard in here, and you only use 1 hand, y'all. And you're going to take that, and you're going to squish it up in with the buttermilk just a minute or 2. Like that. And And notice that the flour on the outside stays dry. Look at that. It's just as dry as a bone, and it's not going to get wet. That is why your grandmother, that is why she kept it like this, and she just kept her flour in a bowl because it was dry. There wasn't anything going to happen to it. As I do that, look at me pulling in a little bit of flour from the edges with that finger right there. I'm going to pull it around like that. So the reason you want self-rising flour is because you don't want to have to stop and put baking soda in it and salt and all that stuff, because I make a different amount of biscuits every day. Sometimes I only make like 8 or 10, and today I hope I can get 25 out of this. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to start. There's a hunk of grease. I'm going to smash it up in there. All right, so anyway, you just pull that flour in like that. But if you skimp on that buttermilk, you might as well just call it quits. You need to have a good bit in there. All right, here we go. It's just about ready. See there? You're making a dough ball. I'm just pulling it in. You don't want to work it too much. All right. Let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. All right. Now then, I'm going to clean off my hands and take it out. And this is how you do that. I'm going to kind of do like that to kind of make it in a, before I have to clean my hands off. All right. I take these two fingers right here and I pull like this. And y'all notice I've got short fingernails. I can't have long, pretty fingernails like y'all do because I'm baking biscuits all the time or working with dough some which way or other. All right. Now, flour your little surface right here that you've got. And don't flour it too much, just a little bit, okay? And then take your hand and put flour on this side and get them floured up. You can wash your hands if you like to, but you're going to have to dry them and then everything. All right, take your dough ball out. Boy, this ought to make 25 or more. I think I will wash my hands. Let me get this off of there first. Y'all gonna give me a chance to wash my hands? Listen, in a minute I'm gonna tell you about how they decorated the church where I had my book signed at East McFarland Baptist Church in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm telling you, they were so good. Let me wash my hands off real quick. Won't take me but a second. I already got some water over here going. All right. But anyway, at East McFarland Baptist Church, every lady that wanted to got to decorate a table. They had lots of tables in there, enough for 200 and something folks. And they decorated, each person decorated their table. They were so beautiful. I hope to get to show y'all some pictures in a day or two. I took a bunch. All right, let me get you down here in the bowl again. Just stay with me, darling. You're going to learn how to make some biscuits today. All right. All right, so here it is. I've floured my hands good. And I'm pulling that up just a little bit to make my ball a little bit more solid. All right, that ought to do it. There we go. Now press it down to about, I do mine about a ½ inch. I don't know what y'all do, but a ½ inch is a good thing. And I've got my biscuit cutter over there. I've got a can that I cut my biscuits up with. This is an old pizza can, that Chef Boyardee pizza they used to have. When my children were growing up, we made a lot of Chef Boyardee pizzas. They loved them. I loved them. We all loved them. Take that, put it in your flour, hit it off. That's so it make it not stick. I put mine down, twist it a little bit, and pull it out. Now that's how I do mine. Some people say they don't like to twist theirs, and you know what? That is fine. You do yours whichever way you want to. It's your biscuits and your pan and your house and your recipe. So I'm just taking these real quickly and putting them over here. Now let me talk to you a minute. I'm going to fix to take y'all. I'm going to do you like this so I can see you because I got something important to say. There's many of you who don't realize that you have to cook your biscuits on a high temperature. Now I cook mine on 400. I listen at me. I don't cook mine on 400. What am I talking about? I cook mine on 500. I've got it set on 400 because I had sausage in the oven. Anyway, here's the reason you cook it on a high temperature. If you cook it on 350 or 400 or something like that, it's going to take a long time to cook your biscuits. And what happens to biscuits when you cook them a long time? You know? Y'all know? They dry out. You got an old dry biscuit. So what you do is you cook them on 500, and then, boy, when you put them in there, you preheat that oven to 500, put them in there, and they're going to rise up so quickly that it only takes about, I don't know, somewhere between 8 and 12 minutes, according to how brown you want them. And that's it. That is it, y'all. I've already made my pies today, my fried pies. They're ready. I've got them sitting on the back of the oven over there, keeping them warm. And the biscuits are usually the last thing I make, because I want them to be piping hot when I get over there. Anyway, those ladies decorated that Family Life Center so well. It looks so good. And Anna, my daughter-in-law, she planned the menu, and then her Sunday school class cooked everything. And we had chicken salad on lettuce leaf, and it was delicious. We had homemade pimento cheese that they grated all that cheese themselves and put the roasted red peppers in it and all that stuff, just like the one that's in your cookbook that I made. It's so good. And then we had pasta salad. And then we had a trifle dessert in a pretty cup. And it was like, it had blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries it mixed in with nice cake. And then it had a topping on it. It was so good. All right, y'all, here we go. Now, was that not easy? Look at that. Look at that. You can do this. Please don't be afraid. If you go through life being afraid, I don't know what to tell you. Now, there's some things I'm afraid of, and I'm not going to be doing it. My grandchildren did it, though. I had 2 grandchildren that just got back from a trip together. And, y'all, they jumped out of an airplane. They call it skydiving. Have you ever done that? I'm not fixing to jump out of an airplane. The other thing they did that I won't do either is bungee jumping. And that's where you jump off of this cliff and you're all strapped in and you jump off and you go way down and it bounces you back up. I'm not doing that either. Well, one of my grandchildren, Kate, she did it. She did it. But Isabella got up to the edge of where they're going to push you off. She said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Get me out of here. I can't do it. She didn't do it. I'm like her. I can't do it either. I cannot. I don't like things like that. I really don't. I don't enjoy fair rides either. Not unless it's the little merry-go-round. Do y'all do that? I can't do it. I just cannot do it. And I'm not going to do it. You need to do more life. You said me do. I can't do that, y'all. I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken when it comes to stuff like that. I think your smile could melt the coldest day. Well, it isn't cold today, honey. It's hot and humid today. I know that y'all could make these. Now look, where's my sack? they make a all-purpose flour, and that's what I make my dumplings out of because I like those flat. But when I make it a biscuit, this is the one I use. And I think that it's backwards to y'all. When you're doing a live, stuff turns backwards. All right, here's the dough I've got left over right there. I just rolled it up. And what you do is you take this dough and you add a little bit of flour to it to make it just a little bit stiffer. Not much stiffer, but stiffer. And you do this, work it around a little bit. Pull you some off about the size of a golf ball, about like that. Roll it out with a rolling pin, real flat. Put your pie filling in it, and then you'll be good to go and deep fat fry it. And put the water around it. Now listen, here's what I'm going to do. And I probably will do this afternoon, and I'll post it tomorrow. I'm fixing to make a blueberry pie with a homemade pie crust. You people are going to love it. It is so easy. I know that your blueberries are coming in and you need to know how to make a pie. A blueberry pie is one of the easiest. You wouldn't believe it, but so is a pecan pie. Easy. I mean, they're so easy. People buy pecan pies and they think, oh my gosh, this is a pecan pie. Well, it isn't anything to it. It's easy to make. You can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do it. I want y'all to do something for me today. I don't know if you can share on live because I don't know much about Facebook and how it works and all that. But if there is a share button on there, would you please share this? Because there are some people out there, and I'm telling you, there's some people that cannot make a biscuit. And the reason they can't, it's kind of like me and the bungee jumping. They're afraid. They're afraid they're going to mess up. Well, what do you got to lose but a little bit of money buying the flour? And you could always do something else with it. So make them. Make them today. It's raining and gloomy here. Is it raining and gloomy there? I had a lady that gave me a bag of blueberries. That's why I'm making this pie today. So I'm going to post it in the morning, I guess. Or I'll probably post it in the morning. I don't know. You know me. I'm just here 1 minute and down the next. I'm not jumping off of anything either. I know it. Have y'all ever had to get on top? Now, here's something I want to ask you. Have you ever had to climb up on the top of your house to blow off leaves or sticks or whatever's up there? I had one time, I had some cats living on top of mine. But anyway, if you have that, and you've got up on top of your house, here's how I do it. I climb up and I lay down on the top of the house because I'm scared to stand up. I can't do that either. My husband always did it. Right now, I just tell the Lord to blow all the leaves off with a big wind, and he does. He does. He knows I'm afraid of that, so I don't get up there. All right, North Carolina's saying we need some rain. That's Bitsy. Y'all, it's rained all the time here, but I'm kind of glad because I sprigged all that grass in the back, and I'm excited that it's doing. I caught you live. I can't believe it. Good morning, Cheryl. Well, y'all, I don't do many lives. I'm too busy doing videos. But if you will go to Brenda Gantt book, no, that's how you order my books. If you'll go to Cooking with Brenda Gantt, and I have a blue check mark, and that's my real page. If you see anything else on there, it's not my page. If it says Big Mama's Kitchen, that's not mine. If it says Brenda's Recipes, that's not mine. If it says Cooking with Brenda G, it's not mine. You just gotta be diligent to look up at the top. If it's got anybody's name under it, it's not mine. But you can share my videos. Now that's what I want you to do is share them. And if somebody says this is really Brenda's video, you can say, I know it, I shared it. You'll have your name up there, see? Looking forward to seeing your blueberry pie. Well, I hope I get it on in the morning. And I hope y'all enjoy it. It's really good with some good hot coffee. All right, I got to turn my oven up to 500 here. So let me do that, and then I'm going to say one more thing. Bake 500 and start. Here, come over here and look. I'll show you what I got. I hadn't cooked them yet. Here are my eggs in here. There's 18 in there. Here are my grits. I've got cream cheese in it. They are so good and thick and wonderful. Here are the pies that I've cooked this morning. And here are the sausage that I've cooked this morning. They're right back here on my warmer. Those are Kaneka. So I'm ready, all other than these biscuits. I've already washed a load of clothes today, and just my clothes, and I hadn't put them in the dryer yet. I think I'll go over there and serve the Cottle House, and then when I come back, I'll put the clothes on to dry, and while they're drying, I'll paint. How's that sound like a fun day? And this afternoon, I think I might cook me some popcorn. I've been missing that, too. I think the universe added a little extra love, light, and magic when it made you. Y'all are so sweet to me. Thank you so much. Thank you for encouraging me. And there's a Kentucky person. It's been raining here, too, they're saying. Y'all will have a good day. Do something fun. You can do it in the house. Those of you who sew, make something today. Make something pretty. Start your Christmas making. Y'all do some Christmas crafts. It'll be here before you turn around, won't it? And then we're going to have our birthday for the 4th of July. And so y'all could be thinking about that and what you want to do. So that'll be good. I've got to go, y'all. I got to let my oven get to 500. Then I'm going to put these biscuits on and cook those. And then I got to do my eggs. I do those at the last minute. Y'all are sweethearts. You're sweethearts. And you are loved. So be encouraged. The Lord loves you. I know some of you are going through some hard times. At the book signing, there were several ladies there that said their husband had dementia. And so I tried to encourage them because it's hard. It's hard when you love that person so much and you hate to see them go down. But remember this. You have got to take good care of yourself because you are their caretaker. So take good care of yourself. Get up. Even though you don't feel like it, get up. Cook some little breakfast. Cook you a few biscuits. Just use one chicken egg size of grease and, not quite as much buttermilk as I use, but a lot. And make you some biscuits. And then do your project today. Don't forget to get dressed and paint your lips because that'll make you feel better. I love y'all. Take care, and I will see you in the morning we'll make a blueberry pie. Love y'all. Bye-bye.